So we are back talking about some of the shaving situations here. As you can see, I think I mentioned this before, this Gillette Mach 3 disposable basically looks like a Tron light cycle. Alright, but we're not going to talk about that today, but I am going to bring it up. So let's put that off to the side. What I actually ended up going with in terms of the double-edged safety razor, a brand out of Germany, Merkur, forgive me Germans for my horrendous pronunciation, but this is what I went with. And this is what the bad boy looks like. This thing is solid. Check it. It is, let's get this out of the way, basically 3 pieces, okay? This is it. It's all one very solid construction, made in Germany. Very much happy with the purchase. So you have the handle, you kind of have this, the actual safety portion there. So I happen to have a blade in there, and of course it's a used blade, so it doesn't look the best, but just showing that I am in fact using this. And certainly these things are very thin, very cheap, and very sharp. And then here's the top part. So essentially you have this, okay, this. It came with some blades, okay, and I definitely find these blades to be much better than this box. So 5 blades per box, 20 dispensers. Yeah, so we got 100 blades in here, but it was very cheap. Again, I'll annotate it. But I do notice a difference. This is out of Turkey, okay, chromium, ceramic, platinum, tungsten, very incrementally better than this. So cost-wise, definitely buying in bulk is good, but there's certainly something to be said, excuse me, about just a quality double-edged blade. Now, if you are interested in getting into this, one of pretty much the one word that would describe everything outside of technique is pressure. And what I mean by that is, as you're shaving the face, what I've noticed with this, and I'm so used to using something like this, in fact, with the moving head, you're not going to have that give here. So it's all your technique. I mean, if you basically push it in like that, you're going to give yourself a higher probability of getting sliced versus going in nicely, a nice smooth angle. Well, pretty much a straight line, all right? It sounds weird, but I had to learn the hard way the first few times that I actually shaved with the double edge. Versus something like this, and actually some of the other technologies, I mean, there's some give in this. You can see that it's going to move. I know you guys have seen the type that actually flex in the middle. They always show that cheesy, like bowling ball, right? They'll show that bowling ball in the commercial and all the hair sticking out and like as if a man's face is the contour of a bowling ball. I don't know. I guess if you have a pudgy face, I don't know about you guys, but I really do not have a face that's basically like this and it's totally straight. So when you take this and you just go, you have to go around the chin. Obviously, if you have sideburns, the toughest thing I found with this, and in fact, I don't know if I'll ever get rid of, I hate to say this, it totally kills me to say this, but I don't know if I will actually get rid of the Mach 3. You're going kind of around the nose, right? If you can imagine, like, okay, so this is the top lip, and here's the nose. When you're going around there, this thing, man, it's so hard to kind of get in the nooks and crannies, if you will, right? And give a nice smooth shave. This seems to go way easier. So I can severely reduce dependence upon it. Break it down. Here's the badger hair brush. All right. You got the lather situation going on, which really makes a huge difference. I do this post shower, so you take a warm shower. The badger hair brush. Got a nice, this happens to be Trader Joe's brand, but it's basically like a moisturizing cream shave, okay? But with this, coupled with this thing lathers up really nice. And I guess I could describe it as shaving is definitely an experience when you use a double-edged safety razor. I like it. I definitely recommend it, but it's different. I don't know if I've just gotten too used to this, but you know, I have 100 blades, so I'm definitely going to be using it for a while. And these blades last pretty long. So, in terms of how long, I don't know, I probably get about at least 3 separate shaves from it before I notice it really, really being dull. So, that's all I have for you guys. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm not an expert on this, but I'm learning along the way.